Your most valuable asset is your brain. Your brain influences everything you do, so it is critical to take care of it by making healthy choices. Unfortunately, many people develop bad habits that are harmful to their brains. This video will discuss some of the most common bad habits and how they can harm your brain. We will also give you some strategies to break these bad habits and protect your health. Habit number 1: lack of sleep. Lack of sleep can negatively impact the brain and overall health and well-being. Sleep is essential for maintaining brain health and function and plays a vital role in learning, memory, and overall cognitive performance. Lack of sleep has been linked to changes in brain structure and function, including shrinkage of certain brain regions and decreased production of new neurons. These changes can affect brain function and cognitive performance. Lack of sleep can also affect mental health and well-being. For example, it has been linked to an increased risk of mental health problems such as anxiety and depression. It can also affect mood and cognitive performance, leading to difficulty concentrating, making decisions, and remembering things. Establishing a regular sleep schedule, creating a relaxing bedtime routine, and avoiding screens before bedtime can all help improve sleep quality. Habit number 2: poor nutrition. The brain requires a balanced and varied diet to function effectively, and certain nutrients are essential for maintaining brain health. Poor nutrition can damage the brain by affecting brain structure and function. The brain comprises of cells called neurons, which need certain nutrients to function properly. Therefore, a diet lacking essential nutrients such as vitamins and minerals can affect brain structure and function, leading to decreased cognitive performance and an increased risk of cognitive decline. Poor nutrition can also affect mental health and well-being. Certain nutrients, such as omega-3 fatty acids and B vitamins, are important for maintaining mental health and well-being. A diet lacking these nutrients may increase the risk of mental health problems such as anxiety and depression. A healthy diet is important for maintaining overall health and well-being, including brain health. For example, a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains and low in processed foods and sugary drinks can help support brain function and may reduce the risk of developing certain brain-related conditions, such as stroke and dementia. Habit number 3: excessive alcohol and drug abuse. Substance abuse refers to using drugs or alcohol in a harmful or dangerous way to oneself or others. Substance abuse can affect the brain in several ways. Substance abuse can damage the brain by affecting brain structure and function. In addition, certain drugs and alcohol can affect brain chemistry and alter brain function, leading to changes in behavior and cognition. Substance abuse has been linked to changes in brain structure and function, including shrinkage of certain brain regions and decreased production of new neurons. These changes can affect brain function and cognitive performance. If you struggle with substance abuse, it is important to seek help as soon as possible. A healthcare professional or a support group can provide the necessary support and resources to help you overcome your addiction and address any underlying mental health issues. Habit number 4: chronic stress. Chronic stress refers to long-term, ongoing stress that is not effectively managed. When we experience chronic stress, it can affect the brain in several ways. Chronic stress can damage the brain by disrupting the balance of chemicals in the brain. For example, stress can lead to the release of stress hormones such as cortisol, which can affect how we think and feel. Chronic stress can also affect the levels of neurotransmitters, such as serotonin and dopamine, which play a role in mood and cognition. To manage stress, it's important to find healthy ways to cope with and reduce stress. Some strategies that may be helpful include practicing relaxation techniques such as deep breathing, meditation, or yoga, exercising regularly, getting enough sleep, and eating a healthy diet. Habit number 5: being too inactive. Physical activity is important for maintaining overall health and well-being, and it can also have specific benefits for the brain. One way in which a lack of physical activity can damage the brain is by increasing the risk of chronic conditions such as obesity and diabetes, which can have negative impacts on the brain health. Chronic conditions can affect the brain in several ways, including increasing the risk of cognitive decline and dementia. In addition, a lack of physical activity can lead to decreased blood flow to the brain, affecting brain function. Conversely, exercise can help increase blood flow to the brain, improving brain function and cognitive performance. The American Heart Association recommends getting at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity exercise, or 75 minutes of vigorous intensity exercise, per week. This can be broken down into shorter sessions of at least 10 minutes each. Examples of moderate intensity exercise include brisk walking, cycling, and swimming. Vigorous intensity exercise includes running, jumping rope, and playing sports. It is important to choose activities that you enjoy and that fit your fitness level and goals. Habit number 6, lack of social connection. Social connection is important for human beings, and research has shown that social isolation and loneliness can negatively impact mental and physical health. Lack of social connection can damage the brain by releasing stress hormones. Feeling lonely or isolated can lead to increased stress hormones such as cortisol, which can negatively impact the brain and body. Lack of social connection can also lead to decreased brain function and cognitive decline. Social interaction and connection with others help to stimulate the brain and keep it active and healthy. When we are not socially connected, it can lead to decreased brain function and cognitive decline. To maintain social connections and improve brain health, it's important to make an effort to connect with others regularly. This can involve reaching out to friends and family, joining a social group or club, or volunteering in your community. Habit number 7, lack of cognitive stimulation. Lack of stimulation can damage the brain in several ways. One way is through a phenomenon called brain atrophy, which refers to the loss of neurons and the shrinkage of certain brain regions due to disuse. When the brain is not challenged or engaged in new and meaningful activities, it may stop producing new neurons, and certain brain regions may shrink. This can lead to decreased brain function and cognitive decline. In addition, lack of stimulation can lead to boredom and apathy, affecting mental health and well-being. Not engaging in activities that challenge and stimulate our minds can lead to feelings of boredom, frustration, and even depression. These negative emotions can negatively impact the brain's health and overall well-being. One way to manage the lack of stimulation is to engage in mentally stimulating activities. Examples of mentally stimulating activities include reading, doing puzzles such as crosswords or Sudoku, learning a new skill or hobby, and participating in creative activities such as painting or writing. Habit number 8, multitasking. Multitasking can strain the brain and reduce productivity. When we multitask, we constantly switch our attention between different tasks, leading to mental fatigue and impairing our ability to focus and perform tasks effectively. Focusing on one task at a time is vital to avoid multitasking and improve productivity. This can involve setting aside specific times to work on each task and eliminating distractions such as notifications and alerts while working. Taking regular breaks to rest and recharge your brain is also essential. This can involve stepping away from your work and engaging in a brief activity such as stretching, taking a walk, or doing a relaxation exercise. Taking breaks can help you maintain your focus and productivity over the long term. Habit number 9, technology overuse. Spending too much time on screens can negatively affect the brain, including reduced attention span and impaired learning and memory. Spending too much time on screens can negatively affect the brain, reducing attention span and impairing learning and memory. In addition, excessive screen time can contribute to sleep problems, eye strain, and neck and back pain. To reduce the negative effects of screen time on the brain, it is essential to limit your screen time and take regular breaks. This can involve setting limits on your time on screens each day and taking breaks to rest your eyes and stretch your body. In addition to these strategies, engaging in other activities that can help stimulate the brain, such as reading, puzzles, or learning a new skill, is important. This can help balance the negative effects of screen time on the brain. Habit number 10: poor time management. Poor time management can negatively affect the brain because it can lead to increased stress and pressure, negatively impacting mental health and overall well-being. When we feel overwhelmed and unable to manage our time effectively, it can lead to feelings of frustration, anxiety, and even depression. Additionally, poor time management can lead to a lack of sleep, which is important for maintaining brain health. Not getting enough sleep can affect our ability to focus, concentrate, and make decisions, which are essential for managing our time effectively. Here are some strategies that may help improve time management. Break tasks into smaller, more manageable chunks. This can make tasks feel more manageable and help prevent feeling overwhelmed. Use a to-do list. Write down all the tasks you need to complete and check them off as you complete them. This can help you stay organized and focused. Avoid distractions. Eliminate distractions such as notifications and alerts while working, and designate specific times for checking emails and social media. To summarize, these are just a few examples of bad habits that can harm your brain. Keep these habits in mind and avoid them as much as possible if you want to keep your brain healthy. Remember that your brain is a delicate organ that requires special care. Your brain will be grateful. Thanks for watching and hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below.